Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Season 26 of the Pokemon NASCAR Series. Today we're here at 349 in Canada for the running of the Jacob Company's Turn of Death 150. It is the third and final race in World Tour 26 three-race stand here in Canada. And after this race, our next race will be the last race of World Tour 26. Those will be the dual races in the Suzuka circuit. And that will help out, that will decide which drivers will compete in the chase for the championship. But first, we've got to get through 349. And of course, the world famous Turn of Death. They're standing on it right now to start off the race. And it will be a fun race here, just like Canadian Tire and Circuit Gilles Villeneuve were in our previous two races. Let's look at our winner from Montreal. The driver that survived through Circuit Gilles Villeneuve was Preston Peroni, and he looks for back-to-back wins here today to get him into the chase for the championship. And he is going to be starting, excuse me, I apologize if I can't find his name, 29th. He'll be starting 29th here today at 349. But on the pole today is the number 23 of Nick Pericles, a winner this season looking for his second win to get him in the chase. And also looking for his second win of the season to get in the chase, Jay Jefferson is also on the front row. Avi Sachs and Luke Wonker share row 2. Sachs, of course, a winner this season. DJ Curtis and Chris Dodd in row 3. They're both looking for their first wins of the season. So is Ben Miles, who's in row 4. And Kev Shear already has a win, but again, looking for that second win. And row 5 is Angel Olvera and Ethan Witkin. Witkin has a win, but Olvera is looking for that first win. And now let's take you down trackside for the command to fire up the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
There's the command. And here we go. Uh-oh, Chris Dunn is stalled. Oh, that's a tough break. I was just waiting for the audio to go down. In case you didn't hear me from that audio from the command, Chris Dodd just went down. And now he's on pit road to start the race. What a tough break for the 88. But anyway, 15 laps here at 349, the only street course of the season. And the toughest road course I think this season has to offer. And all the cars are ready. They're all lined up where they should be except for Chris Dodd, which is unfortunate. But the green flag waves here at 349 as the Jacob Company's Turn of Death 150 is underway. Here we go as Nick Pericles. Pericles got off to a good start. But I wouldn't relish on the start too long, though, because, of course, the Turn of Death is coming up. And it'll be the first time today these guys face off against the Turn of Death. Oh, one car's in the wall. Kev Shear's in the wall. Well, before we see the first view of the Turn of Death... Ooh, wow, okay. DJ Curtis, Ethan Witkin, and Kev Shear get involved into a mix-up to start the race. That'll bring the caution, obviously, but here we go. Nick Pericles is going to be the first leader to face off against the Turn of Death coming up. They're going downhill and into the street portion of the course. That's where the Turn of Death lies. Here we go. They make their way onto the streets of 349. And the Turn of Death for the first time today. They'll face off. Pericles will face off against the Turn of Death. Here we go. Oh, he's too high. Way too hard of the Turn of Death. And he hits the wall hard. Yikes. I mean, he just crashed face on. Wow. Hard crash on Nick Pericles. Here Here's an onboard camera. Here's how hard the crash was in 349. Oh! At least he hit on the side, because if he hit on the front, that would have been big trouble. Turn of death, not easy on the leaders, and Pericles just added his name to the drivers that crashed out in the turn of death. Racing to the line, who's going to lead? Luke Walker takes it away from Jay Jefferson on the first lap. Way to go, buddy. Oh, I hope these guys don't get piled up again. This sometimes tends to happen after the restart. They get piled up for no reason, and there are more drivers that retire than there should be. Yeah, that's another weird quirk at 349 that I never was able to figure out. But, man, yeah. Pericles and Curtis are out of the race. Rago, by the way, has damage to his roof, and it's not surprising. And Dodd gets himself out of pit road. Had to make another change to his car. And Kev Shear has a problem. No, he just came out of pit road. I'm sorry. I thought he had a problem. And Navarro's out of the race too. Navarro is out because of the restart glitch. That's a glitch in the game that I was never able to figure out how to fix. And it baffled me. But what else is baffling is that Alex Rago is your new leader. Even though he has no hood on his car, he's going to roll out as the race leader. We'll see how this works out. Green flag is about to wave here at 349. And as you can see, Rago got off to a good start. It seems that even without a hood, he's still been able to run with the other guys. Rago, I think, is a former winner at this track. Looks to become the first driver with two wins here at 349. And if Rago does win, it might just start off his run to the championship to defend his title. He has yet to win this season. And guess what? Last season, he won the final 2 races in the World Tour, locked him in the chase, and he won the championship. So Rago hoping to repeat his Cinderella story this season. But he's got to make it through the turn of death as the leader. Something that he didn't do, I think, in last season's race. He was lucky. And now, for the first time, as the defending champion, he'll face off against the turn of death as the race leader. Pericles didn't make it out alive last time. We'll see if the 14 does here at lap 4. And he made it through perfectly. Oh, he went a little high, and Sachs went a little too high. One car in the wall, and that is Alex Hawkins. So nothing. So far, and this lap though, it's been clean, and Luke Walker got by the race leader. How about that? Luke Walker gets through the 14. Looks like one car did make it through the turn of death, and the caution's out again. One car didn't make it. Oh, wait a minute. I don't see a caution. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. I thought the caution came out for no reason, just like what happened in Montreal. Remember Montreal last race? Caution came with 2 to go for no apparent reason. Well, there was a reason the caution came out. And here it is. Avi Sachs was too high in the turn of death. He couldn't see where he was going through all the trees and buildings. And he was trying to get onto the pit road, but boom! Found the wall instead, and he is done for the race. What a shame. Avi Sachs is out of the race, and still more confusion for whatever reason. On the pit road. Not on the pit road, onto the track. Sachs is out, Navarro's out, Wickens down 2 laps. Only 5 cars affected by the 349 turn of death. Well, one wasn't. Navarro was never affected, but he had a problem in the race during the caution laps, and he's out of the race. And Mitchell Carter has a problem. He's on pit road. Ragal makes his way to pit road. He has to pit. I guess having no hood is really a problem at 349. Green flag out again. Luke Walker remains as your leader, and he's hoping to join his teammate Leia Walker and his buddy Pichu as winners this season. Pichu, of course, is a two-time winner, and Leia Walker, of course, won a regular season race and the All-Star race this season. So Luke's trying to add his name to the winners list, and that would give premium at least, and that would give both premium cars at least one win this season. That'd be something special. For a team that has never been successful in NASCAR real life, here in the Pokemon NASCAR series, they've been able to find solitude and able to compete with the big boys. Speaking of big, here comes a big pivotal scene. The Turn of Death, round 3. Luke Walker is going to be the one facing the Turn of Death. Whoa, Johnny Garner was trying to get second place from Jay Jefferson there, but he had to back off a bit. The Turn of Death, he knows it's coming. Here we go, Turn of Death, round 3. And he's too high, and he's going to make it. A little high there, but Jay Jefferson was high as well. Just made it. Made it through the Turn of Death. So Luke Walker makes it through as the leader. He made it through the Turn of Death. One car did not make it. I think that was Igor Barreto. Barreto didn't make it. Ooh. Ooh. Leia Walker and Igor Barreto together, they make contact. And Barreto is out of the race. Ouch. Caution again. And Mitchell Carter is on pit road still, whatever reason. I think he has a problem in his car. Might not get out of the track. Barreto's still stuck on pit road as well. As we reach 6 to go. Chavez is out of the race. Had a little bit of a problem in his car. 349 was just too much for the 11 to handle, and he lost it out, and he's out. Dylan Young is out of the race as well. Yikes. And they'll update the scoreboard after this lap. Don't worry about it. Luke Walker leads. He made it through the Turn of Death the first time around as the leader. Will he make it through the second time? And a couple cars deciding to pit. The question is, will pit strategy play a factor here today? As the green flag waves, 6 to go at 349. And here comes Jay Jefferson. He wants the lead. Looks low, can't make it. Might have to save his energy because the Turn of Death, as you know, is about to come. Ooh, Justin Carter does a little road racing there. Yeah, did you see Justin Carter went through the chicane like that? Wow. Just weird. 55 pulls away. Doing a great job. Jay Jefferson runs second again. He needs another win in order to get into the chase. Johnny Garner has yet to win. Max Skinner already did win for Furniture Row in the Daytona 500, so he's trying to join Skinner and get the first win for the 77. But in the meantime, Luke Walker, for the second time today, going to face the Turn of Death as the leader. No turning back now. Oh, Luke gets too high. He's trying to save it in the pavement. He does. But Johnny Garner able to take the race lead. Luke Walker still can't get back on track. Now he does. Whoa. Anybody else involved? Nobody else. What about Cody Smart? Oh, Smart's too high. He's going to hit the wall. Smart full speed ahead on the 46. Hits the wall, turns himself around. No caution. It was a sitting duck there, so no caution will come out. And Johnny Garner's your new leader. 5 to go at 3:49. If we get a caution this lap, we'll probably have a 2-lap shootout. That's something the fans would love to see. Well, I'm hoping that we get a 2-lap shootout maybe, or we stay green for the rest of the way. But I don't think we're gonna stay green for the rest of the way. Pichu on pit road with a hood, without his hood, and a lot of major damage. Not surprising, because this is 3:49. And Garner gonna go downhill. Here we go. He'll face the turn of death as the leader. Last time Luke Walker barely made it through, but he had to stay on the pavement in order to survive, and he lost a ton of positions. Now this time, Johnny Garner, it's his turn. Will he win out? Here we go, turn of death for the 77, and it was perfect. A perfect run in the turn of death. Not affected by it at all. One car, oh, big crash, a big wreck in the turn of death. 5 cars were involved. Wow. That's got to be one of the biggest wrecks I've seen happen in the turn of death, and they've happened separately. Milliken, Mitchell Carter, Max Skinner, Ethan Witkin, and Jacob Lawler were involved. Wow. An ugly mess here in the turn of death, and no surprise, caution's out. Garner on pit road. Oh, wow. They're going to pit when the caution waves. That might help them out a lot, though. Luke Walker's back in the lead, but I'm not sure if he's going to keep the lead for long. The leader's pitted just before the caution came out. So who's the leader now? Is it Jacob? Is it seriously going to be... Never mind. Oh, wow. The drivers that spun out are in the top 5. Seriously. They stayed out. They're still running. 2 to go. Nobody's going to pit. This is going to get crazy. Ethan Witkin, the driver who was involved in that wreck. I'm sorry, 32nd. Never mind. I thought he had a chance. Well, Max Skinner's out of the race, and so is Cody Smart, Roland Chavez. Yeah, 30 cars left on track with the final 2 laps. Here we go. Rago trying to win again for the 2nd straight season at 3:49. Green flag. Look at Hawkins go. He wants the lead. Hawkins trying to get his 2nd win this season. He would also be into the chase. Man, we're going to have a field loaded with 2-time winners if either Rago or if Hawkins or even McPherson get the win. We will have a loaded field of 2-time winners in the chase, and this is going to make this a completely memorable event. No clear winner, no clear favorite so far for the championship. And Rago, and a win by Hawkins, Witkin, or McPherson would really make this a very interesting race to the championship. Here we go. This is it. Turn of death, 2 to go. Might be the last time we might face off the turn of death. Under green. Hawkins right behind the 14. Oh boy, might want to save that for the turn of death. Here we go. Who's going to survive? And looks like the 14 made it through, but Hawkins not giving up. He wants to pass. And now the 14 pits, 10 pits too. He can't make it. White flag will come out. McPherson in the lead. White flag will come for the 21. McPherson leads. No caution. Will stay green. And we will have one more lap under the green flag. The question is, will Morgan McPherson make through the turn of death? If he makes it through, it'll be his 2nd win of the season, and he will be a lock into the chase. Rocco Twyman now 2nd. He controls his own destiny. Twyman could be the other underdog. He needs to win at this track and one of the races in Suzuka in order to get in the chase. Rago did it last season, so Twyman possibility is still there if McPherson does not make it through the turn of death. Here we go. One more time. Downhill. The turn of death is coming up. The question is, who is going to make it through as your leader? The moment of truth, the final time, will face the turn of death. And the question is, will the 21 survive? Oh, he's too high. Twyman trying to go down low. One more chance. Here comes Twyman. They'll battle side by side. They're not going to pit. Coming the final turn. McPherson trying to hang on. Here comes the S-curve. McPherson just hangs on, and Morgan McPherson going to come off the final turn and become a two-time winner here at 349. What a finish. McPherson just barely made it through the turn of death and collected the win. Second win of the season for the 21. He is now in the chase. What a finish. A thrilling finish. Twyman really gave it all he had. He thought he had a chance to win it here today. After McPherson just barely got through the turn of death, he just didn't have enough in him. And McPherson steals the win. And how about this? The 21 and 43 finish 1-2. Wow, only this time though. David Pearson would have been the winner, and Richard Petty would have been finishing second. How weird is this? Two legendary numbers winning 1-2 though. First time I think this is the first ever Pokemon NASCAR race to have the 21 and 43 finish 1-2. And it's something really magical. These two cars are legendary numbers, by the way, 21 and 43. Both are very iconic numbers in NASCAR. And for the first time in Pokemon NASCAR history, those two finished 1-2 in a race. How magical is that? I just realized that. But McPherson, though, the Wood Brothers are going to race for the championship now, as Morgan McPherson becomes a two-time winner here at 349. You saw Twyman just try his best, trying to pass through the 21, but he just didn't have enough time. And Morgan McPherson steals the win here at 349. What a finish. Pichu ended up 18th, just retired. He just made it to the line. Here's the rest of the field. As you see, Hawkins was 29th, and I thought Hawkins was going to have a chance to win this race, but he just didn't have enough in him. That's it from 349. The next race will be a dual race in Suzuka, and that is going to determine which 10 drivers will make up the chase field. So, hope you'll join us, and we will see you at Suzuka for the dual races. And that'll conclude World Tour 26. Morgan McPherson wins here at 349, and he is going to be a chaser here in Season 26. We will see you all at Suzuka.